So everyone is obviously talking about the recent Boyzone documentary, and you had the lads on your podcast, and it caused a lot of criticism and a lot of backlash. Louis was obviously your manager. What do you think about the criticism surrounding everything?
Do you know, I haven't actually seen the documentary, and that's the truth. I mean, you can't avoid, obviously, the everything that happened online and stuff. And Louis still our manager. Louis still involved with Westlife. So it's a tricky one, and I had, obviously, Ronan on the podcast, and I had Louis on the podcast. And I still get on great with Louis and Ronan, and the boys, the Boyzone guys. I don't see them a lot anymore. So yeah, it's a tricky one, but I just hope the lads, the Boyzone lads, like we did, have good memories of it all. You know, it would be a shame for them not to have enjoyed their time. And I actually do believe they should come back and do a big tour. I really do. I mean, life's short, life's for living. I say that to all my guests on the podcast. You know, why hold grudges? Just try and get on with it. And I really hope they do.
And could you ever see Westlife doing a similar style of documentary like the lads did?
I mean, you can never say never. I don't know if we would do it like that. I think our experiences have been brilliant, you know. And I mean, if you drill down into any band or any group of girls or guys, you know, everybody's going to have different experiences. Well, on my podcast with Gary Barlow, he made a comment where he said 5 lads, 5 different experiences, and that's so true. You know, so I think it's all about, you know, enjoying it, and then in the aftermath, looking after yourself and looking back on the good times. And everybody can do things differently, and nobody's perfect, and that includes Westlife, that includes Boyzone, and of course Louis. You know, everybody makes mistakes through the years, but yeah, I think, like I said, I haven't watched it, and that is the truth. I've seen all the clips, and I will watch it one day. Maybe I'll think differently after it.
And we're massive fans of your podcast, actually, at Goss. We do listen to them. Do you have any big guests planned? Can you tease? Can you tell us anything?
Yeah, there's loads of big guests. I had a big guest yesterday, actually, in the pod. Another one next week. So yeah, it's been going really well. I'm loving it, to be honest. I'm a curious person by nature, and I love those long form interviews. I genuinely love sitting down with people, finding out the good, the bad, the indifferent, how they got to where they were, what they would have changed. And you know, people have been really good. They've been really open and honest and trusting with me. And we've just had some really good guests and some really good times. And like I said, I'm on a bit of a break from the boys at the moment, and this is something I've got my teeth into and just really enjoying it.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
It's always nice to be nominated. It's always even nicer to be voted to win something. The podcast is something I'm really enjoying. It was an idea we had. A mad, crazy idea to build a studio down the back of the garden. So I want to thank my wife for allowing us and helping us out. We've built a dream, and you know what? It's been going so well. I have to thank all the guests so far, because I love that long form style interview, getting to know people about their life, how it started, how it's going. There's been tears, there's been laughs, it's been brilliant, and I think people have been really trusting with me and really open and really honest, and they're the true stars, because you know, you don't do a good podcast if somebody doesn't really open up and have a good time. So to all the people who've been on, the guests so far, I'd like to say thank you. To the team behind it, Swan MacG, who produces and edits